Welcome to Digital Dudes, and we are back
Yes,
after
we
a
are.
long sabbatical.
That is
And
true.
yeah, turn me down on your side. I'm a little too
Ch-
high.
Little too
A
high.
little too high.
Shh, 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 shh. How about now?
Wait, can I hear? Perfect. All right. Yeah. Welcome everybody, Digital Dude. As I said, today I'm not on the right side of my screen. I'm on the left side of the screen. So I'm going to introduce you to the left hand man, the stranger in the tub.
Stranger
the
danger, stranger danger.
the uh, apple of mine, the ginger of mine, the freckle of mine.
Mm-hmm.
A little blurry today, but it's all good.
Yep,
My best friend, my co-host, Chris. How are you, buddy?
I am good. Now, as I'm introducing for his side, the right side, my tag team partner, the duel that will actually go hardcore with me and all that in the tag team hardcore tornado Texas death match. And we will become champions at some point through the podcast world and all that stuff. My good buddy, Bobby.
Thank you. I like the wrestling theme and everything with it. Like we will become world champions and everything.
Yes, we definitely will at some point.
Yeah. Um, I kind of want to. Well, let's talk about the week. How was your week, bud?
It was good, slow, busy, long.
Yeah. Dude, same here. Like my week was kind of like it was a very long one. It was like well, I worked today too on Saturday.
Yeah.
Um it was like a long like just constant. It was like every day was just ran into each other, ran into each other, ran into each other. I'm like this sucks.
Yep.
I was not happy with it, but whatever. What you gonna do?
Hmm. Yes.
Um I gotta tell you something what I did on my way to work this past
Uh-oh.
week. So I'm driving around at 5 in the morning, going to work. I'm
Hmm.
taking the back roads.
Hmm.
And this bird was flying too low, and that motherfucker met my front end of my car. To find out, car going 45 miles per hour, bird flying. Who wins? Car always wins.
Sure it wasn't a bat?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a bird, dude. It had feathers in my tail, and like the bird was like that big when I found it. It was dead.
Ah.
I think it died on impact, hopefully, or it just slowly died in a painful death, which I hope it
It,
didn't.
it most likely died on impact because I've had a pigeon crash right in front of me while I was working driving a big truck.
A
And all
pigeon?
you hear is a big,
Oh no, I heard a big thud. It went thump. And I was like,
yeah,
and then I hit a possum on my way into
home.
work today. No,
Ah,
today into work. I drive like I drive like wee early in the mornings and I take back roads, and it's awesome because some when it's like, especially in the fall, you get the colors and you get like the fogginess. Oh, dude,
and it's still dark out and all
yeah.
that stuff.
Oh, it's so amazing. Um, but besides all that shit, dude, it was a good week on my end. Got some news and that's about it. What about
Yes.
you? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
My work's having me do site work and all that now, help them out and all that stuff instead of me have to stressing out driving around and all that stuff, which is good. Nice, easy, relaxing, but I hate it sometimes. I'd rather just get behind the wheel and start driving.
I feel you. I feel you. I think I can honestly say this. Do you know when you're working with someone and you're doing something, they come up right behind you. They don't say anything, but they're
Hmm.
behind you, and then you
Yes.
just turn around and then they say something right when you turn around, and you say this. Then you do it.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do now. I'm like, fuck you. You do it. I'm not gonna let you sit there and complain to me and say, "Yeah, you're doing that wrong." And I'm like, "Fuck you. If I'm doing it wrong, you do it."
Yeah.
That's about it.
I actually find it funny. I do it to my coworkers. I don't say you're not doing the job wrong. I go like, guess who? A popsicle?
Oh, man, I just want to wish like when you go when someone starts trying to talk to you and trying to say you're doing it wrong. I'm like, are you my fucking boss? And then it's like, no, then go away. Oh, I think that should be a rule. Like you should be able to yell, "Are you my fucking boss?" at somebody so they can go away from you.
Uh, I wish I could. And
I
I'm
I
actually
wish I could too.
glad an employee from my work got fired because he did not report what he's supposed to.
Wait, he got fired?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, that's good. At least he got fired, not you.
Yes, that is
So I take
true.
that as a positive.
Yes, that is true.
Good with the bad and I go wrong. All right. Well, everybody, we have some news about some things, and I would like to say some of the news. Chris has other news. What the news? What's going on?
Yes.
Working on a new intro. We have
Yes.
a song. And I named the song, Chris. I like the name. I like the title of the song. The name of
Yep.
the song is called "Chasing the Dream." We're
We
chasing the
should
dream.
have
We're chasing
we
the
should
dream.
have
Yeah.
discussed this before we started that.
I call an audible on this shot, and I was out there saying, "Hey, fuck it, I'll pull an audible." What would you call it?
We would have to actually agree on it, but it's too late already. You've already
No,
announced it.
you don't have. We can still say I can still say whatever. It could be whatever. I didn't. It's still as a
Yeah.
scenario of. I just thought it was funny because it's in the title.
Yeah.
So that's
But
why I said there. Said yeah.
yeah. But
So
next time we have to discuss
are
about
you
this
gonna
shit.
call
Oh,
no? But are you gonna call an audible on me? You can call an audible on me. You can call it flag. Go
I'm
ahead,
not
call
pulling
a
a
flag.
referee.
You're not gonna pull a
50
referee.
yards,
50.
Bass Pro Shop hat person pulling
So
on
do
mask, 50 yards penalty.
I got a pen? All right then. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, everybody. Chris, call a penalty shot. It's not called chasing the dream, but I do call an audible on this.
Yes.
I will say this. After the end of this episode, I will be playing the song.
Yeah.
No intros work. We're working on the intro, aka I'm working on the intro, and Chris is helping out with other weird things that he can
Yes.
do. But new intro, good song, really good
Yes.
song actually. I kind of like it. It's very catchy. So and after the end of the episode with the song, we're gonna have some fireworks because this is the 4th of July theme episode. 4th of July on the screen. What's up, everybody?
America. America.
America. All right, Chris, talk
Team
it. Take it away.
America. Fuck yeah.
Take it away,
So,
everybody.
as what we're going to be doing is what's going on in the fucking news and all that shit.
Wait,
Supposedly there's war.
wait. I thought we were talking about these. Still talking about the updates on the podcast.
Oh, uh, duh. You just
Yeah,
confused the hell out of me and
you
all that.
confused the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I was ready for the episode.
Surprisingly, yes, we are slowly working on new songs and all the new intro and all that shit.
Yeah,
We're slowly building up guests that'll be coming shortly
yeah,
and all that. But we're still in the process and all.
yeah.
Yes, I'm still going to be doing all the social medias. You can reach us at on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and whatever the social medias you can find us on, even on TikTok. Can't forget about that. Yes.
Even the wife said that I need to start sitting there. She's like, "You gotta make reels." I'm like, "Ugh."
Yes. He definitely does.
Shut up. Oh, and another thing is, sorry, shut up. Another thing is,
Shut up.
uh, no, no, this actually relates to the podcast. Sometime in August, August, maybe August, maybe September, maybe October, maybe November. I don't know when, but sometime soon,
Yes.
I will have a new setup. Chris will actually be here one day this time with the new setup, but I will have a
Yes.
brand new setup. You will no longer see the poster, the wall of fame. You'll see the new setup.
Yes, you definitely will be.
So yeah, my studio is getting bigger. It's gonna be better,
Bigger and better.
hotter. Then everybody can see all my toys that are on my desk or the circle table.
Just make sure you keep all your kinky stuff out of it. That's all we ask for.
Oh, so the pocket pussy can't go on the table?
We don't want the sex dungeon in there.
Ah, no, I keep that upstairs in my room. Left hand draw right next to the lubricant and then a 9 millimeter. Green tea, delicious.
Yes.
So, as Chris was did bring up, there is talks about a it was a talk about war, but I still think we're on the cusp of a war that a lot of people sit there and say like our president's like say, oh, he stopped the um he Trump said he got misfire like he got everybody to cool it on the war shit with
Yeah.
Israel and Iran. But we hit them with we hit them with missiles, they hit a base with us our missiles. There's still going to be repercussion for what there is for what we already did to them. And the other, I don't know as much as a lot of people would know, but I truly believe in we are on the cusp of a could be a nuclear war or a World War III scenario.
Yep.
Could
America
be.
needs you to fight our war.
Nothing. Then they sat there thinking about bringing back the draft.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Better make sure you're behind locked doors and they can't get to you.
No, I'll just shoot myself in the foot. I'm retarded and I can't run, so
Doesn't matter.
yes, it does. You gotta run. You gotta be able to run certain miles a minute, and all that shit. And I'm not doing that. 95% of Americans will not be doing that shit. They'll be sitting there like, I want to run, but I can't.
Oh, it really depends on all that stuff.
It does all depends on stuff.
They'll just
But
make they'll probably make you a suicide bomber. Silence! I kill you!
he still tours,
Yes, I know he does.
and I don't ever like. I did like his stuff, but I don't like his stuff anymore. It's too
He's
cheesy.
not he's constantly touring. It's harder for to see him putting out new stuff now.
It's not in the new stuff scenario. It's just the fact of the matter is, it's like it's boring now. To what it is, he's not as what? Oh, he's this. He's
The
same old
last time I
jokes.
seen something he did a special for was for Netflix, and he was in Ireland.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was a good
Yes,
one.
and that was the last good one he actually had.
Yeah,
I have to
but
say.
I like blue comedy, dirty, better, naughty, America. Speaking of America,
You ever fart so hard your back cracks?
yep. Oh,
Speaking of
dude.
America.
Speaking of
Do, do, do,
America.
do, 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 do.
Salute. For as the 4th of July episode, me and Chris did kind of talk about our meaning is our childhood. And
Yes.
anytime on 4th of July, what was like one of your fucking favorite things to do? This might sound cheesy. I remember some of the things I used to do at my aunt's house for 4th of July. Like you don't even recall memories.
Well, explain yours.
Oh,
You said
oh,
you had one right
so
off the bat.
sorry. I thought you want to go first, dick. So I'm not doing coke, everybody. My allergies are kicking in hardcore.
Some
So as I was saying, when I was a younger kid, my aunt, I used to go to my aunt's house a lot during the summertime, and we would have fires. She had a massive yard. She had like almost over an acre and over. It was big ass property, and she was like, she would have fireworks, fireflies. It would be a nice, it's a very suburban, like country living. So I remember on 4th of July, we would always go over there. We'd have a massive cookout. There'd be mad food. People would be coming over. Uncles and aunts would be getting shit faced,
family
drunk.
reunion.
Oh my God, pretty much.
Yep.
Now we don't have those anymore. It's just like it's so depressing. But when everybody used to get over there, the little kids would go outside and play with the sparklers. I used to play with the sparklers. Then at night we caught the fireflies, and then we would watch the fireworks and have fire, like just
Yep.
chill and relax. It was nice. I was like, it was something like so special, and now I'm like, I'm I'm off this Friday, the 4th of July, as we
Same
review this episode. Yep. Guess what I'm doing on the 4th of July? Think about it.
fireworks.
No, I'm gonna go and watch fireworks on mushrooms. Great idea. Gonna be an
Yep. I'll
amazing
be stuck
experience.
home watching SmackDown.
That'll be nice. Well, what about you? What is your 4th of July memory from your childhood, my dude?
I would end up going up to my parents' camp. It's off on a lake. They'd end up going out on the boat, and we'd end up watching fireworks, having a campfire, making some s'mores and all that. But I did have one bad experience, and I was not a kid. I
Oh,
was in my 20s.
what happened?
One of my buddies, he had an apartment up in Salisbury, New Hampshire.
Yeah,
Apartment place and all. He had neighbors underneath him, lighting fireworks off during the whole day and all that. I go
yeah,
downstairs, hang out with his neighbors and all that.
yeah.
His neighbor ended up having a firework in his hand. I had a bunch of them in my hands, and I'm just standing there. It's a vehicle parked across the street and all that. His neighbor ended up lighting a firework, shot it. It hit a woman's face and exploded.
What?
And I was standing there with fireworks in my hand. I was like, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. My neighbor went up and he's like, yeah, that was not him. It was me. It was my fault. Let me know if there's any medical issues and all that shit. I was, whoa. I
Have
had,
you have you ever played Roman candle fight with your friends?
yes,
Those
we
are
even ran
fun.
through, we even ran through fireworks that you end up lighting off the ground and end up just sparkling up
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Oh, I remember Roman candles because if you get hit with it, it hurts like a motherfucker, but it's funny. You're like, ha, oh,
Yes.
dumbass. But speaking of dumbasses and fireworks, now it's time to bring back a our newest segment, dude's video of the weeks, I would say, and it's 4th of July. So you know what it is. Always happens in the 4th of July. We have idiots with fireworks. Now, when I mean fireworks, I mean fireworks. Like,
This right here.
wait. Oh no! Like this right here. Boom. Fireworks. Look at that. Boom. Now, the only bad thing is about like when you have a big firework and it can only go right and you're like, "Oh, this can't go wrong." No, it's going to go wrong. On
He's in a
so
boat.
so many levels it can go wrong. Like, oh, all right. Here's one. Here's another one that family times go wrong. Like, bam. Look at this. Ready? So, la di da di da. Fireworks. Boom.
Fell over on the
Uh,
side.
oh, here we go. Ready? Oh, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, shit. Shit. Run. Run. Good God. Oh, no.
Run, Forrest,
Oh,
run!
run, bitch. Run. Get the fuck out of the way. Ah. Dead. That would be horrible.
Yes.
And, Then you have wait.
Wait
Now
for it.
this is not even fireworks. It's just when playing with fire goes wrong. Now, Chris, here we go. My last part of this my last part of this, and then you'll be taking over some of your things. So,
Yes.
what do you see here? What do you see? What do you think? We're in the Middle East. It
Oh,
smells.
boom.
It smells. There's some fire. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, all right. Here we go. Now he picked up a stick of fire. He's gonna
Yep.
do a Gene Simmons.
Blow fire.
Cool, cool. Oh God, his face is on fire. Ah!
Yep.
He's trying. Oh my God. Oh, oh, ooh,
Hence the reason why you're supposed
oh,
to
oh.
wipe your mouth down after you're done spitting.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna wipe your mouth down after you're done like blowing the fire out right away, dude. That's not gonna
No,
how it's gonna
because
work.
honestly, I've had friends that do that stuff, and they say make sure you have a towel with you, because after you spray, the liquid that you spray out is flammable.
Yeah,
It will still come back at you, depending on how far you are.
yeah. Okay, you're supposed to go and then go dab, 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 dab.
Yeah, he
I would
didn't do
love to do
that.
it. No, I would love to do it. I want to show
Yeah,
do it safely. But all right, now I'm gonna give it to one of my buddy, and now my buddy over here.
the
Well,
slam time.
there we go. Hit
So,
it.
Night of Champions was last weekend. Oh my goodness. So, what was your guess on who would win for CM Punk and John Cena for Night of Champions?
I knew it was John Cena. There was no reason why John Cena would not win.
Yep.
It just doesn't make sense to have him lose.
Yes.
Um I talked to one of my buddies. I think like I have a suspicion on who's gonna win, and I'm who's gonna be the one who beats John Cena. I'm keeping it as to me
Hush hush.
until it's time.
Yep.
You'll know when I'm ready.
And supposedly Jay Cargill came out against Asuka for Queen of the Ring and all that. Now, match was good and all that, but I don't know why. Don't know why Asuka comes out with her regular face paint and all that stuff. She has covered up herself and all that as she's supposed to for culture history and all that.
Dumb.
But I was disappointed in Jay Cargill's outfit. I
Jake
seriously
Cargill
was.
sucks. I said this a hundred and
No, no, no,
fucking
no, no, no.
50
Let
times.
me
This
finish.
dumb fucking bitch sucks. She's stupid. She's fucking
No,
jacked.
no,
Who gives
no.
a fuck about that
Shut
dumb
the
bitch?
fuck up and let me
Fuck you.
finish.
No. Okay, finish.
She she comes out dressed up as one of the X-Men characters.
Storm, right?
Yes, it was the worst, I have to say. Halle Berry does a better person person of Storm from X-Men.
I'm looking at it right now. It is horrible.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. You used to like Jay Hawkins, blah, blah, blah,
She
blah.
fucking sucks, dude. She's
I
not a
know
fucking
that.
good performer. And I don't get why they want to push her and push her and push her. She's garbage. Sorry.
I
Garbage.
understand that. But you should have just let me kept on going what I was gonna say.
I apologize. Wanted to say she was fucking garbage. Continue.
Yes, she did win the title, but I think Asuka should have won that so much better.
True.
Rhea Ripley against Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley comes out, even though Raquel comes out and tries to interfere in the match, even though it's a street fight, no disqualifications. Raquel loses anyways. Cody Rhodes wins against Randy Orton,
Hmm.
as usual.
That's another
Uh,
person who I can't stand why they're pushing him. I'm sorry for cutting it again, but
yep.
I don't
I
get
finished
it.
after that, so you had the right to say something
Yeah.
then. I have to say Penta did make an appearance during CM Punk's match and John Cena's. So
Did he?
didn't Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
And I have to say,
You're forgetting one
yes,
more
I could
match.
understand they went to Saudi Arabia to get themselves out of debt. But
You're forgetting one more match.
yes, I already know I am, and I didn't really.
Oh, you didn't care a
Jacob
fuck about
Fatu,
no,
Jacob
not that
Fatu,
match.
and Solo Sikoa. That
Not
was
that
one
match.
other match for the
Yeah,
United
but
States champion.
yeah. I'm talking about Sami Zayn and Karrion
Sami
Cross.
Zayn won his match against Killian Cross.
Yeah, no. I just saying didn't mention that part.
Uh, it it was short term. It should have been frickin' whoever as for the Intercontinental title. It should have been fucking Dominic Mysterio and whoever he was. But it's gonna be on Raw and all that shit. It aggravated the hell out of me because it was last minute to make the match.
What are you gonna do?
Yep. So that is Night of Champions and all that, but it's whatever. I understand WWE, TKO is in debt, so that's why they had to go to Saudi Arabia because all the money they end up spending and all that shit.
Yeah,
And no one actually could have left without every one of the crew leaving. That was the rule, supposedly, that was going on around that time.
yeah. Well, that was a rule since the last time they went out there. They had a huge problem. Not like the last, like before they got back.
Yeah.
It was like when uh, a lot of people who were no longer in the company were actually there, and it was
Yes.
very a bad time for them. And it's like it sucks. It's when they go over there, they make it a WrestleMania type of theme because
Yes.
they when they're like. But I'm just saying, 95% of the people who were there are like kind of like rich, but the higher like lower like you can see where the princes are and all
Yeah.
them. Fuck them. Fuck that royal family. They can suck a bag of dicks. But what are you gonna do?
Yes.
What would you rate this pay per view though? Before you move on.
I would have to rate that pay-per-view.
Not super hard.
Uh, um,
I figured.
you?
I didn't watch it. I knew Cena was gonna win, so I just didn't give a fuck about it. It's hit or miss with me. I mainly watched the big four for pay per views.
Yes.
SummerSlam, no more
Yep.
SummerSlam, Survivor Series, WrestleMania. Those are the only
Yep.
main. Oh wait, and Royal Rumble. My mistake. I
Yep.
forgot the main one.
And also, Solo Sikoa is the new United States champion, but he needed three, I mean, three people to help him win the match. JC, Tamba, Tonga Toa is back and all that, and Tala Toga, the new 8 foot Samoan now, is officially in the WWE and all that stuff.
Sucks. So stupid.
Yes.
Fatu is such a better wrestler.
Yes, he is.
Such a better
And
wrestler.
he didn't really need anyone to help him out.
Nope. And
So
that
Sokoa needed it.
the bloodline story they said is still going on. It's just at a lull right now.
Yes, it's Soa Sokoa's bloodline now.
Yeah. And wait until Roman comes back
Yep.
and you have the bloodline, the OG versus the new bloodline.
Yes.
So who
So,
knows?
yep. Also, I came across something very interesting that you would like, Bobby, and most of our listeners, if they do.
I'm listening. Should I put on my yarmulke?
If you really want to,
Give me a second. I will.
the Hayam. As I found out with prior the very beginning of Mind of the Meanie episode, There is a club, cauliflower club, cauliflower alley club, where you are donating money for wrestlers that are like not in the WWE, but there are former wrestlers in the WWE, and they're in like financial issues like medical bills and all that stuff and all. And it's actually worth it. Blue Meanie and Mrs. Meanie are part members. I don't know who else is, but Rey Mysterio has sponsored on it and all that. We're not being sponsored, but it's actually a good thing because if you fill out to be a member, a lifetime member, you can send them a check or PayPal. You actually can technically write it off in your taxes.
That is true. I like to write things off my taxes, and Chris was telling me about this. It's actually a pretty
Yes.
interesting thing right now, but
Yep.
I cannot do it at this current time because I've got the house stuff now.
Yep.
So
I can't either. So I know the situation.
yeah, so money's a little tight for me right now. Maybe
N-
next year.
And
Maybe with
yes.
the company.
And if you do apply and you end up going to their event out in Las Vegas, that's
Vegas.
in August, you can write your plane ticket, your hotel, and your traveling all off as tax write-offs too with it
Nice. I
because
can't.
it's charity.
That's pretty awesome. One thing is, I can't wait to do next year. I'm going to New
Yes.
Orleans, flying first class again.
All depends. Plus, they're saying WWE headquarters is going to be no more in Connecticut.
What?
Yep,
Where they're moving it to?
California.
Oh, you fucking serious? You are
Yep.
blurry. Why are you so pixelated? Like, rah, rah, rah.
Eh.
Dude, why?
Is their
I
lease
think
is
it
going to be coming up for that building soon, and they already built a new WWE headquarters in California,
doesn't make
and they're
sense. It
probably
should
doing
be in
because
Florida.
they're of all their debt and all that shit.
They should have done it in Florida.
Well, if you realize they canceled WrestleMania that was supposed to be in Louisiana this year,
Yep.
they brought it to Vegas where they
No,
could
they
make
did
more
in
money.
Vegas again. Yeah, to make more money because they can get more famous people to show up and everything.
Yes.
The
Hence the reason
fans
why they're
are going to fucking hate you tonight because you are literally you are literally like blurred. What the hell just happened? There we go. I'm back.
my camera's out of focus and all that. I'm leaning
Yeah,
backwards and all that.
yeah, leaning backwards,
Lean back,
leaning back,
lean back,
lean back. I just don't dance and I pull up my pants and I do the rock
rock
away. Come
away,
on, Chris. Now lean
lean
back.
back,
Uh huh.
lean back.
Lean back. Uh huh.
Yep.
Lean back. Uh huh. Lean
Okay.
back. Oh.
As also as I came across, and Bobby did not like this at all. I know he's not a Doctor Who fan, but I know
Doctor
he's a
Who?
Bill.
Doctor Who?
Can I fucking
Yeah,
finish, motherfucker?
Doctor Who?
But he is a
Yes, I'm
Bill
sorry.
and Ted Excellent Adventure and Bogus Adventure and all the other ones. They are a American version of Doctor Who.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Everybody, shut the fuck up. Don't ever, ever. Oh, they need to travel with a fucking phone booth. Dude, shut the fuck up. Don't you fucking ruin like American culture with some
I'm
British
not going
fucking
to.
trash. Some fucking show nerds get all excited for to watch. Like, is this how we're gonna end the episode tonight? Is this me us going on a rant? We all know fucking Doctor Who gives a fuck sucks. We already discussed that in previous episodes, I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't matter, but honestly, I'm telling you that Bill and Ted are the American version of Doctor Who.
Oh, you did it. You gone and
You
did it.
cannot deny it. You cannot deny it.
Gone
You
and
just
did it.
think it's better.
Better. First off,
Bill and Ted,
anything that's America does is better. Let's get that
yes.
fact straight. America, 4th of
That's
July
what I'm saying.
episode.
You
Woo.
think it's better. That's your opinion.
Yeah, no, I know it's
I do
better.
agree. I agree with you on that also.
Okay then.
But I'm
Let
also
me.
a Doctor Who fan, so
Ew, gross. Don't ever sit there and say that in public when I'm next to you, because then I'm going to get judged. Because I'm like, I don't like that garbage ass show. I was about to say something way worse. Some garbage show who literally sit there like, the show is the greatest show in the fucking
so
world.
so is if we had an actor that was on Doctor Who as a guest,
I
what
would
are you gonna do?
I would roast the fuck out of that British.
Yeah, and he'd probably roast the fuck out of you a lot better.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch! I can't say something. So what?
But
You think some British
they're not all British. They're not all
yeah,
British.
some twat waffle from drinking tea with his British accent?
Some of
No.
them are females too.
So I bet you they're British too. I'll make fun of them too.
Yeah, but they
I
can
hate the
still act
British.
better than you on camera.
I bet you they can.
Ooh.
I bet you they can. They're used
Yep.
to being on camera.
They still
Mm.
got shows. They can be. They still show in movies and all that stuff. They still
Hey,
get
hey, hey,
recognized as the
hey,
Doctor.
hey, hey. I get recognized when I go to places. It's like, hey, there's that Shamu guy.
Hey, you want to know what's funny?
What?
I got a deal for you.
No.
You don't want
Nope.
to play. You don't
What's
want
your
to
deal?
take this deal with me.
What's your deal? What's your deal?
Is if we have another competition, me and you place in a bet
Hold on. That's still that. All
for
right.
another thing, a different thing.
Continue. Okay.
Is if I win my bet
What's your
for an
bet?
episode, you have to wear. You have to dress like a Doctor Who character. I know a couple you could actually do.
Um, I'm not shaving my face for
You won't
anything.
have to shave your face.
Let's
You
be
won't have to
honest
shave
here.
your face.
If
I'll
I
get
have to,
special effects people on you. Don't worry. I have connections.
what's the deal? And what can I bet?
As I'm saying, is if we place a deal for whatever we have next time, I want you, if you lose your bet, you have to dress up as a Doctor Who character.
What's the deal? Anything?
Yeah. When we have another deal, if I end up winning, you have to dress up as a Doctor Who character for an episode.
I wanted to sit there and say if I do it, I can hit you with a Kendall stick, but that would hurt.
I've been
Um,
hit with a kendo stick.
yeah, but I don't want to hurt you. You know what? I'll take you up on your offer.
It all depends on what our next deal is.
I'll take you up on that offer. I don't know what I would pick for what I want out of it, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But as I'm saying, for the
Oh,
next,
I figured it out already. Here we go.
but it all depends on what we place the bet
Okay,
on.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Fine, that's fine. I'm fine with it.
Yep.
If I win, Chris,
Yep.
you have to dye your hair pink for a weekend.
Nope. Not happening.
Hot pink.
Not
Hot
happening.
pink.
Not
Spray
happening.
on hot pink.
Not happening. Not dyeing my hair. Nope.
How how about a tan? You have to get orange tan.
No.
I'll figure this out. I will definitely figure this shit out by the end of this when it comes time for me to actually do this to you. You poor son of a bitch. You poor fucking gingery bitch. You
No,
twat.
I'm not dressed up as pink, and I'm not
Why would I
looking
say
fucking like, oh, America's so great and all that. I'm making America again. Great
first
again. No.
first off, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it right. I'm bringing America back. I'm taking out all these dirty everybody calm down. Dirty Mexicans. And then I'm gonna take out everybody else. If you ain't white and sorry, you're fired.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't dressing up like him. Sorry, no way.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Can't do nothing related to him.
That's fine. I don't want nothing related to him.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I don't know what. I will.
Yeah.
I can ask you to do Chapman, but you won't do that.
Chapman.
Charlie Chapman.
Don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, Google it on your spare time. You'll like it.
Nah.
Nah. It's not dirty. You might not want to walk around. You might not walk around for a couple days with it.
Nah.
But you have to record it on an episode.
Nope.
Think about
If
this.
it all depends on that.
Chapman is this. Nothing else. Just the hair right here.
Nah. I'm not looking like Hitler.
Damn it! You knew exactly what I was trying to do. Well, we'll figure it out. But everybody, coming to the end of our episode, like always. It's always a good time here at the Digital Dudes and everything. I hope everybody's be safe this tonight on the 4th of July. Don't blow your fingers off, please. Don't do
Or
it.
your hands.
Or your hands or your legs, because I've seen things.
Yes.
Also,
and make sure you don't aim your fireworks at people either.
Yep. And also, fuck all the humans. Cuddle your animals, because animals hate fireworks. My
Yes.
cat most likely will be hanging out with me and the missus while we're watching the fireworks. And I'm going to be like, oh, yeah. But, anything else you want to say, Chris, before we sign off for the 4th of July episode?
God bless America!
We'll catch you all next week, guys. Enjoy the newest song, Digital Dudes. We'll figure out a name. Y'all have a good night.
Peace.
Bobby High, wild and loose tonight.